Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Everyone, please welcome our guest Mary as we do a live interview in the same barn that she met Charlie in.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me.
Now, Mary, my first question for you is how did you and Charlie end up meeting?
Well, it first started when my father was moved here from England for work. My mother and I soon followed after. The day had started like any other when a huge thunderstorm started, and I was not prepared for it at all. I had ducked into a barn for cover when I first saw him, counting the time but around the thunder and lightning. After helping him get through, he offered me a ride back on his horse. Being nervous as I had never ridden one before, he helped me and brought me back safe and sound.
That sounds fantastic. Now tell me, before the war had started, did you have any hopes and dreams after moving across the ocean?
I've always hoped to find a loving husband who always wanted to get married and have a big family with lots of children. Even before I moved, I still had that same dream, but meeting Charlie made me think more about it. Charlie would have been wonderful to start that adventure with, as I had seen him with his horses and he knew what he was doing.
That sounds like a wonderful goal. Even without Charlie, I'm sure you'll be able to achieve it and have a great time. Speaking of Charlie, during the war, how did you manage to get through such a difficult time?
It was always thinking about Charlie returning home and being able to spend my time with him. The memories and letters we exchanged were great for reminding me what was to come after all of this was done.
During the war, were there any difficult periods you faced yourself?
Other than Charlie being gone, we didn't really experience much else other than the overlooming fact that there was a huge war going on that, at least for us, it wasn't near us over here.
With his tragic passing, do you have any favorite memories about Charlie that you like to revisit or dream?
I think about him tons, but it always comes back to the first time we met. Me helping him out with his fear of thunderstorms, and him teaching me about horses. Those have always been my favorite and always most likely will be.
That sounds absolutely lovely. Now tell me, how have you had to grow as a person after hearing about the tragic news?
I think everyone has had to grow during times of war. Lots of people lost loved ones and many more lost more than that. During the war, I learned what it was like to be both loved and lose, and even though I'm heartbroken, that experience will always be with me. They will always be there to remind me of what I can have and what I should work on to keep.
Why did you choose Charlie out of anyone else?
I honestly don't know. It was just that time in the barn and the horse ride that made him special. Not being able to see him, but seeing his riding. Just a bunch of factors I can't describe to you that made him so special. My final question to you is, what are you looking to the future for? Do you have any goals or things you would like to accomplish? The sole thing I want to find is someone who is special enough to replace Charlie in a way he would love.
Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to come visit, sit down with me, and talk about such a difficult subject for you. My fans and I really appreciate this. Thank you all for listening. Make sure to tune into our next episode.